Welcome to Seed Seller TV. I'm Rod Osthus. Today we're going to talk about customers. Customers are your sales force. They have to be selling for you all the time. There's not enough people in your company to get the message out to everyone you want to get the message to fast enough. You have to have your customers talking about you all the time. The question is, how many customers do you have? Not as many as you think. So let's define what a customer is. A customer is someone who buys at least 51% of his needs from you. If he's not 51% of his needs, he is a competitor of yours trying to put you out of business. I don't care how nice he is, how much he likes you, if he's not committing to the order size that you need to have, majority of his business to you, he's against you and trying to put you out of business. Until they become customers, they are at a prospect level, which means they are your competitor. A customer is just someone who uses at least 51% of his needs from you. Until then, he's not a customer, he's a prospect or a competitor because he does not believe in you enough yet, his perceptions aren't high enough yet to buy that much seed from you. So how many customers do you have? Not nearly as many as you think. And here's why it's important to have customers. When you have a customer who's planting more of your seed than the competitor's seed, he now plants your products first, puts them on his best ground, treats them better than he will his competitors because he's planting more of your seed and he believes in you more than he does his competitor. Reverse that. Write down how many people who are buying from you right now who are actually not customers. They aren't planting 51% of his needs from you, and they're doing the reverse to you. They're planting your products last on his poorest ground, does not want you to win. If I drive into Kyle's place, and Kyle and I, let's just shortcut this a little bit, but Kyle and I set this up, and I've got a nice sales call going here, and things work really well. He buys from me from the first time. Could be a second call, third call, whatever. He buys from me from the first time. And I leave. Very next day, Dave's competitor of mine stops in to see Kyle and says, "Kyle, you mean you brought from Rod?" They just buy their seed from other companies. Man, they're nothing. You know, you don't need to do that. In fact, I can sell it too cheaper. Kyle says, "Yeah, maybe I did make a mistake." Cancels my order and buys from Dave. Or he plants the product that I sold him, gets on the combine, doesn't perform like he wants it to, and leaves me. Either case, he left me. These were not built high enough. So he left me. Now, what happens if I stop in to see Kyle? Because Kyle's a good customer of mine, been around me 2 or 3 years, buys my product. Dave drives over to tell him that he needs to buy something else instead of mine. Kyle says, "No thanks, I like to buy from Rod." Or he plants my product for the first time or second time or third time, doesn't do what he's supposed to do, doesn't perform like he thought it would, but doesn't leave me. He says, "I'll give you another shot." Those are built high enough. He stays. At what level is that? Here it is. When these are built high enough, he became a customer of mine. You know what that level is? He's planting 51% of his needs are from me. 49% from his competitor, Dave. Until he's 51% of his needs are from me, he's not a customer, he's a competitor. He's a prospect. He's on their team, not on mine. So, if he's not defending me, he's on their team. I cannot have non-customers on my team and expect to win this game. It doesn't work. That's why I'm taking new people as fast as they can get them. I can get them to high levels of buying as much time as it takes, the first, second year, whatever it's going to take, how many calls it's going to take, high levels of buying so I get him on customer level as fast as possible.
This episode of Seed Seller Training TV is brought to you by the R.C. Thomas Company, the #1 seed sales training firm in North America.